How are you doing today? Did you know that Dollar Tree isn't the only place that you can get budget-friendly craft items for $1? In fact, Michael's, in their $1 to $5 bins, they still have craft items that are 99 cents. And that is what we are gonna be crafting with today. These wood shadow boxes that you can get at Michael's for 99 cents. You are not gonna wanna miss this new fall favorite DIY that I'm bringing to you today that is quick, easy, and budget friendly, and the outcome is amazing. So I'm gonna quit my yapping, let's jump into it, and let's bring that fall and harvest feeling into our homes on a budget, because that's what we do here. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. When you head to those dollar bins at Michael's, yep, you're going to find two different styles, a square and a rectangle. These shadow boxes are by Art Minds. You're going to need 4 of the rectangle and 3 of the square, or vice versa. On the back side, you've got a sawtooth hanger that is screwed in and the twine hanger. We don't need that. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these because they're really easy to remove. But guess what you're not gonna do? You are not gonna throw these pieces away because you can use them in other DIYs. So they're a handy thing to have on hand when you need, say, a hanger for a Dollar Tree wall decor plaque. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the twine because we don't need that. We just need the shadow box itself. The colors that I'll be using for today's DIY is the colors that I am using for this fall. This Hello Hobby Aqua, a desert tan, pumpkin, and this dark brown. For this DIY, I didn't want to use solid colors. I wanted to go with more of a wood stain look because these are wood shadow boxes. I want the grain of the wood to come through and show through because I feel like it's gonna add to that fall rustic feel that I'm going for. So instead of using a stain, if you just take whatever paint it is that you're using and water it down quite a bit, it's gonna come across as a stain. In essence, this is watercolor, but it looks like a colored wood stain, and that is what I'm going for this DIY. You're gonna apply it to your piece just like you would any other paint, and as you do it, you can see that it looks like a watered down paint, but really it gives that feel of a stain and you're not losing the wood grain look that I absolutely love, but you're gaining the color, so it's a win-win. To this box, I'm gonna add that pumpkin orange, and to this orange, I did add some of the brown, just a couple of drops. For those of you who are new to my channel, this helps to dull down the color, to take the brightness out of it, and it also helps give that rustic age feel that I love. If the rustic age feel isn't for you, don't add the brown, but I love it when I add it to this orange. And you can see just how beautiful this looks. And look, there's the wood grain I was telling you about. I'm also gonna do a couple boxes with a darker brown. Well, this is actually a medium brown. The darker brown has come in here pretty soon. Ah, yes, there it is. Isn't this brown gorgeous? This is not the Hello Hobby brown, I will tell you that now. This is Chocolate Sprinkles by Apple Barrel. It might be my new favorite color brown. Would you look at how dark and rich it is? Kind of reminds me of an espresso brown, a little bit obsessed with it. So yeah, you're probably gonna be seeing this brown a lot in the next couple of months for these fall DIYs that I'll be bringing to you. Taking Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color of Walnut Stain. This stain is perfect for adding that age-distressed look. This time I'm using a longer, stiffer, softer paintbrush because I'm doing more aging and distressing. If I wanted it to be a more pigmented piece, I would use a stiffer paintbrush, but because I really want to age this whole shadow box, I'm going this route, and I'm gonna do this to all 7 of the shadow boxes. For this DIY, I will also be using these chipboard letters that I have in 2 different sizes. Chipboard letters are very inexpensive. You can get them at just about any hobby or craft store, even Walmart. You can get wood letters if you want. Chipboard letters run from about 35 cents to 99 cents depending on the size per letter. Chipboard letters,
Well, you can paint them just as easily as you can paint wood letters, so I say go the chipboard route. I'm gonna paint 2 letters brown, 2 of them that nice rustic orange. Now, I should clarify that these are not the watered down paints. I am going with the full solid color because it is chipboard. I didn't want to add the water and risk warping the letters, and I want the letters to stand out a bit more. If they were watered down, they wouldn't do that. So yeah, long story short, just paint your letters solid color. And for the last 3 letters, I'm gonna go with that desert tan, which seems to be my new favorite off-white tan color. And I think I did add a dot of brown. Yeah, I did. I'm looking at my plate now. Definitely added some brown to that tan. I'm not sure why I did, but I did. So yeah, just add some brown to the tan. Of course, I'm gonna distress the letters too. They need to look rustic. Yes, we can't have clean looking letters in a rustic up shadow box. Rustic up? Is that a word? Well, it is now. Just look up the Kelly Barlow Vocabulary Dictionary. It's gonna be in there starting today. Since we are using a shadow box, I want to use it kind of for its intended use. So on the back side of my letters, I am adding some of Dollar Tree's square wood beads because they are smaller than the cubes. And this is going to help elevate them in the shadow box. And I did paint the beads, so not a lot of attention would be drawn to them if you happen to see them. Adding some wood glue. I'm using wood glue because if you use a hot glue, the minute you put that letter down, there is no adjusting it. So I say use wood glue, gives you a little bit of wiggle room so you can get that letter just right in the center of, yes, your shadow box. And did I tell you? There's 7 shadow boxes because there's 7 letters in the word harvest. So each letter is gonna go in 1 box. And with that, look at there. You can be done with this DIY if you wanna be. I'm not done yet, but if you want your letter boxes, your letter shadow boxes, yeah, that's what we'll call it, to be separate, you very well could do that. This could be a piece that you add to your hearth or say your mantle. That's what I like to decorate the most for each of the holidays and seasons, but I wanna hang this up. So to hang this up, I'm gonna add a bit of glue. I'm using hot glue. I should have used wood glue, but I went the hot glue route because I think I was in a hurry. I don't much like using hot glue because it adds a gap. And so it's kind of hard to keep the pieces close together. So just go the wood glue route. I'm gonna glue each of the boxes together in their order. Harvest order, H-A-R-V-E-S-T. Yes, harvest. Spell any word you want. I wanted harvest. Okay, it's looking good. We got our boxes glued together, and it's best if you glue them together standing up so you get the boxes good and even. To hang my harvest shadow boxes, yep, I'm gonna go the route of using Dollar Tree wood beads, these strands. This is definitely the way to go. You can get these strands on dollartree.com, buy a case of 24 of them because it is a steal. I wanna use some pipe cleaner to stiffen up my strand because I want it to hang above my shadow boxes. So to stiffen it up, pipe cleaner is definitely the way to go. Leave your beads on the string itself and just feed that pipe cleaner right through and it's gonna go super fast. You're gonna do your pipe cleaner strand the length of your boxes. So whatever word you spell out, it's gonna be different for everybody. Now, when I tell you to go the route of using the strands at Dollar Tree, it really is the best way to go because like I said, you're getting one size bead. Now, when you buy them in the packs, you're getting a variety of sizes, and I find that those smaller beads, I don't use them as often as I use the larger ones. Once I've got my beads to the size that I want them to be on my pipe cleaner, I'm just gonna fold that pipe cleaner over, add some hot glue, and add it to the sides of my shadow box. Only now I've got some pipe cleaner showing on the sides of my shadow box, which I don't like. So to remedy that, if you just take some thicker twine, tie a knot, and make a knot stump. Cut it off right there at the base of the knot, put some hot glue, look at there, you hot glue it to the end just like that, and it looks like the twine is what the beads are ran through. Isn't that a great hack? Yes, trick of the trade. I love it. There we go, just like that. And we are done. Let's go take a look at this. Look how finished that looks. Not sure why I put this in here, but look at that. Let's look at the knot. Oh, now we're at the tree. There we go. Look at how amazing this looks. I love the outcome of this piece. You've got 2 different ways that you can display this quick, easy, budget-friendly DIY that we just used. These shadow boxes from Michaels. Who is today's KB Creations Crafters of the Day? It's going out to Denise Smith, who's bringing to us her recreation of my Dollar Tree rope pumpkin. How fun and festive is this for fall? Thank you, Denise, for sharing your recreation with us today. Next up, we've got Gina Marie, who is also bringing to us a recreation of one of my fall DIYs, this pumpkin plaque. Gina, I am loving the bow on top. Thank you so much for sharing your recreation with us today.
There is a definite color scheme that I am using for this fall and harvest season. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't like to go with the color schemes that I'm going with, you can very easily change the colors and have the same budget-friendly outcome. This year, I'm gonna bring some of the seasonal DIYs to you a bit earlier than usual. I am by no means trying to rush the holidays, but gosh, golly, I will tell you now that the stores are carrying the fall, harvest, and Christmas items right now. And so I feel like if I don't bring you the DIYs now and I wait too long, these items are not going to be readily available to you when you see them. So I'm going with the flow, I'm going with the stores, and I'm gonna be bringing to you some seasonal DIYs a bit earlier so you can get started on that fall decorating, you can get started on your Christmas decorating early, and you can get the items that I will be using in the DIYs that I bring to you. I hope you all enjoyed today's DIY using these budget-friendly shadow boxes that you can get at Michaels. I haven't seen them at Dollar Tree, but if Dollar Tree does have them, you're gonna pay $1.25 for them versus the 99 cents you're gonna pay at Michaels. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. If you wanna see more of my fall and harvest DIYs from, say, 2021, click on the video right over here and you'll see more of my fall favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, 'cause I am. Bye for now, everybody.